Hello, I am Mudita, and welcome back to Satisfactory. 1.0 is finally here, and I'll be honest, this is actually take two. I played for a couple hours on the day that it released, and I didn't get any of the audio settings right. It was so bad, I decided to just completely delete everything, and we are starting over. So, let's get to story time. So I didn't skip the onboarding process the very first time, and it was really cool to hear the new voice lines and everything. But I'll be honest, I don't really want to do it again, so I am going to skip it. No advanced game settings. The first time around I picked the Rocky Desert because I really wanted to kind of test it out, but since I played for 3 to 5 hours or something like that, I don't really want to just redo the same thing I did, so I'm going to go with the Dune Desert. I really love the Dune Desert. It can be a little bit of a challenging, maybe longer start, how far things are and how little foliage there is, but you know what? We're just going to give it a go. If it takes me a little bit longer, it's okay. I'm not speed running this one. Ada has a lot to say here right in the beginning, and hey, well, there's a lot of rocks and some nuts for me to grab. That's it? Finally? Okay. In my opinion, there's two really good starting spots out here in the Dune Desert, and that would be this little oasis here, or I think it's somewhere back in here. Ooh, I want that slug. Let's see how bad I am at this. Back here. No, stop. Alright, there's one.
Samples of new alien species acquired. Notable features are blunt teeth, suggesting it is herbivorous, and a thickly plated skull and spine, suggesting it is proficient at inflicting and receiving blunt force trauma. Preserve the remains for later study.
It could have been worse. So, as you can tell, I'm headed to this one. I like this starting area over here. It's got a good amount of foliage that hopefully should get me through. It's a hole. Alright. I didn't take damage that time. Let's head down here. This is a nice flattish area. Let's clear it of some brush. That'd be a good spot to start the hub. Yeah. I think over here is good. So there's some nodes in here. Obviously, I'm just going to end up destroying all of this. Alright. Let the progress begin. Okay, so it doesn't matter. I'll probably move it. Okay, so there's the hub. So, what do we want to go for first? I think, let's see, base building or logistics? Let's go with logistics because that just makes building easier. Let's go slam down some portable miners. Collect tons of biomass while we're at it. Alright. I like how you have to be like part matador in the very beginning. Alright, so one there. Here's iron. Let's put two on there, and I think somewhere back here there's copper.
Witness a single strand of the tapestry.
Alright, so the hub is kind of far, but hopefully soon that won't matter. Wait, what can I craft? Oh, let's do this. Alright, so the first two are iron. Get a stack, you get a stack. Second one will be copper. Or third. Definitely the third one. Okay, so let's do all of these on one. Cool. Okay, so at least that's going. Oh, I smashed the stupid things together. Well, this is going to be really ugly for a setup, isn't it? That's okay. These are super temporary. Let's see, that's going to put out 30. So if I wanted to do rods, it's going to be too close, aren't they? It's going to be way more rods than I need, to be honest, though. I should probably just make both of these iron plates. I'm going to use way more of those. Let's do that. So the reason I don't mind these being so far away is I need to grab all this foliage anyways, so it's kind of a dual purpose trip. And these 3 nodes really aren't going to be enough anyways, so pretty quickly I'm going to need the nodes that are out here. Probably still a better way to do this. But that's okay. Like I said, I'm not in the biggest rush. I think this will be a great area for a large factory, so it may take a little bit longer to start. Ah yes, good old manual crafting. Oh, I can already make biomass. Oh, should do that instead of the leaves. Alright, so let's go ahead and just swap this stuff out. So leaves, there, so you get biomass instead. Okay. Oh man, the water looks so great now. The reflections and everything, just well done, Coffee Stain. You made a beautiful game already. Just even more beautiful. Okay, so actually let's just dump some of the stuff. So that's good, that's good. Just need a bunch more wire. Okay, cool. Yes, well, it's still working. So let's just pick up some more and grab another round of ore. At least that really horrible setup saves me a bunch of manual crafting. Quick footsteps. No! I know what that means. Where is it? You evil little thing. Yeah. Well, at least.
Samples
Wait, there's
of
more.
unknown
Where
alien
are they
species
coming from?
acquired. Initial data suggests these are predators, but notably they do not have a traditional mouth or eyes.
Alright, so that should be enough wire. Perfect. Oh, we did have enough. Math is hard. Alright, let's go.
Milestone reached. Several new structures are now available for improving factory organization.
Okay. I keep thinking my power died for that split second. Do any of you get that feeling? Let's get this concrete set up. Now we have some more concrete. Just a little bit. But maybe something. Okay, so if we put a splitter, okay, put a splitter here, will it reach? Oh yeah, to straight make it a little bit. Good enough. Just need our 3 constructors. Cool. What I really want is a place where I can pool all of these things together. That's obviously somewhat close to the hub. Alright. Okay, well at least concrete's automated. Okay, let's take a look. So, field research, getting the MAM probably be pretty useful. I think setting up solid biofuel should probably be my next priority because then I can really expand other things once I have power sorted out better than I have it now. There he is. You know what? Let's just take care of him. I don't know if I already showed this off or not, but in the early game this is super useful. If you just crouch before it opens up, you can actually get all the way up to him. Okay, so we got those, got that. Chainsaw, here I come. Cool. Plenty of space. Alright, and let's replace it on some foundations. Okay. Yeah, place it there. All that back. Field research will definitely be the next milestone. First things first, let's craft up a chainsaw. Oh yeah. Oh, I forgot. I unlocked the customization. So let's do white there. Do black here. I wanted to make myself look like a cow. But making it black and white's a little bit hard. We're just gonna be mostly white. I like that one. Alright. And I don't have any solid biomass. So I think I've got enough for my little setup that I want to do. But I think all of this is actually where I want to do it. Yeah, 'cause I want my drop off to be kind of close. So I think I'm just going to do all the biomass here. And we'll leave all the rest of the space for other stuff. But of course that means I've got to delete this. I should have enough room in my inventory. I'm just going to rip it all up. Give this a little bit of room. Alright, so these can be close. Okay, so I always do leaves on the left, because that just makes sense to me. Wood on the right. 7 and 8. Alright, so this is how we are going to do this. So feel free to shame me in the blueprint after I said I'm going to load balance everything. I think this is going to be the one thing that I don't load balance. So here's my reason, or excuse, I guess. So I took a look at the wiki and it already had the updated information because I was just so curious. I didn't know how many you could fit, and trial and error just seemed like a horrible way to figure out power. So apparently a constructor that's running at 100%, so obviously this one isn't yet, but one that is running at 100% can fuel 15 biomass generators. So in my playthrough yesterday that I just deleted, I did load balance it, but then it just all stopped. It gets so backed up anyways because you don't use 100% of it. Because chances are you're just gonna tip it and then it shuts off, right? I'm just gonna do this as a manifold. I know. Feel free to shame me all you want. I'm all about load balancing. But I'm all about load balancing for the things that make sense. Factories make sense because everything moves constantly and you know the amount that's going to get pulled, right? But with this being inconsistent, it just doesn't make sense. I'm not going to be adding all 15 at once anyways. In fact, I only have enough materials right now for 4, so that's just what we're going to do. Actually, I don't even have enough for all 4. Alright, so nighttime, but let's get this started. I've got some iron plates. Let's see, so I think we'll just do wire like this. There we go. So now, beautiful. So this will be the only manifold, I think. Any of the consistent power, we're going to load balance all of these. So hopefully we get to coal pretty quickly and then just, I don't know, delete all this and forget it ever happened, okay? I have to say, if you haven't taken a look at the lookout tower, you've got to. Because the improvement, I love it. And right through the middle. Isn't that cool? I think it's basically like the polar opposite of what it used to be. Now I'm having a hard time remembering, but I think the railing was on the outside because you would build your like walkways off the center. So I don't know if things still snap, or I don't. Maybe not. Maybe it was only walkways, and I haven't obviously unlocked those yet. So we'll have to try it. But either way, the fact that you can kind of go through the center now, so I'm pretty sure that's not how it was in the past. I really like it. I think it's a great change. Well done. So now at least we've got the biomass set up. So now I can start expanding an actual setup for iron plates and rods and the wire and the cable and get them sent over here. And we can start actually doing some automation. It's about time. Yeah, I'm not the quickest. Alright, so let's start automating. Let's do iron plates first. So I believe that's a normal node, so that would be 2 smelters, and I think just 2 constructors, and that's just maxing it out just for iron plates. And then I'll find another iron node to make the other things, but 40 iron plates a minute sounds like not nearly enough, but a good start. Well, since that guy's just right there, I think should just grab him. Excellent. Okay, so this can be pretty minimalistic. So we're just gonna build it right up here. And make this pretty simple. Just gonna place a splitter right on the edge. Place it in the middle. Then we're gonna grab 2 smelters. Put those in the middle. And yep, they're nice and lined up. Alright, so just use guideline. Do really like the new colors. They're very cool. Alright, and then these can just go basically as close as they can because there's still a pretty big gap in between the two. There we go. Oh, that's off. That's why. Okay. Alright, so connect that to that. Okay, so set these 2 to iron. These 2 to iron plates. And I just need a gap of 3. So 1, 2, 3. And we can go from here to there. And then it's nice and flush against the wall right there. And turn it straight. Alright. Oh, so cool. Man, they made some of these things just so much easier. Gotta love it. Okay, there we go. There's a little windy path to meet up next to the concrete, and we'll just feed another storage container. Alright, well there's the iron. Take a little bit to get here. It is a little bit far, but that's alright. Once it gets there, it'll be a nice steady 40 per minute. That'll help a lot. Alright, so concrete and iron plates are done. Right up there, it's going to be our rods and screws. now that I have a platform, we can build some stuff. So obviously start with the miner. Then that's going to go into 2 smelters. I'm going to have these centered on these 2 middle ones. And let's see, with the... I think this probably needs to go up a little bit more, so we'll just go to there. Just want them centered because then the constructors are going to be centered. Just makes things a little bit easier. I think we'll go right there. A little bit of a wiggly belt. Alright, and then with each of these, because these are going to output 30. And since I haven't gone hard drive hunting yet, I don't have... Actually, wait. I don't have cast screws yet, so I'm making them the old-fashioned way right here in the early beginnings. Okay, so these are going to go straight into there and into there. And with our constructors, get these nice and close. Alright, so there's all these. So these are all going to make rods. Since 15 each. So we're going to split each of the 30s out of the smelters. And it'll be nice and balanced. Alright. Oh, that's right. Super lovely 10. Okay, so that means these two put out 30. Well, I'm gonna create just way more screws than I need. That's okay. I guess that means that we are going to have some left over for the next project. I mean, I could just have things run really inefficient, but where's the fun in that? Well, since I'm stuck with Mark 1 belts, we're just going to do that. Okay, so we group these two together, and then we're going to split them 3 ways. So now I can place this as close as I can there, and I'm sure reinforce iron plates. Okay, place the 3rd one. Let's get these all bolted up. Okay, so I'm making way more screws than I need, but I want to keep things moving, so we're going to put a splitter here and a merger in front of both the other ones. So that's 40 into there, 40 into the splitter. So if I split this in half, there's 20, and there's 20. Oops. Well, there will be. And a bank. So where was I? Okay, so 20 and 20. So on each of these mergers, coming out of them is 60. So nice full belts, and then I've got a whole 30 iron rods. Right on the money. Let's see, so this one will go, this one will be the middle. So 1, 2. And this one will be end, so look right there. And this one come to right there. Alright. Alright, so there's power. Let's see if it's actually all turned on. I at least see some yellow lights. straight, it's not the best setting for going up and down ramps. Oh, I see some green. Green, green, green. Yellow. Did I forget a belt? No? Okay, just taking a second. I always forget these things have ladders, and of course they're always on the most inconvenient side. Alright, there we go. Rods and way too many screws. Oh, let's go build some bins. Oh, speak some out of my plates. Nice. Fill them on my things. Cool. Okay, well now, let's jump up here. Well, that's not a bad start. I should probably take a look at power and add some more bio burners right now, actually. But I like to see, got some iron plates, not nearly enough concrete. I think I should probably go do that. Just add one more. I think there's a limestone right around the corner. Just do the same thing and just merge it up. That's a good start. I'm happy with that. Alright, so I think that's going to do it for the very first video. So sorry, this is probably way different than a lot of the other ones will be. In the future, we'll go back to a much more normal me planning out a factory and building it. I'm clearly not great at the beginning of the game and probably could do things way better. I would be a horrible speedrunner, that's for sure. But we'll get a whole lot more automated, although it's all going to be temporary. I just need to get to coal power, and then we can just start deleting all of this and just build ourselves a nice large factory. We'll see if I can build around this, or how exactly I'm going to do it. Not sure, but probably somewhere around in this area where that's where it's going to start. So look forward to that, and thanks for watching.